Welcome to Enots Engineering. I'm Alan. In today's video I'll be turning some nylon, this time using a high-speed steel tool and seeing if there's any difference in the finish compared to the carbide. I'll be making a set of bushes and washers to hold some hinges in position, and I'll show you how to fit the hinges and how it all works near the end of the video. So let's go into the workshop, see how we do it. This is today's project. Two pieces, a red washer and a blue bush with a top on, both made out of nylon. The thickness of the top of the bush is 5mm with a 25mm diameter, 14.5mm on the outside and 12.5mm deep. And the washer's just 5mm thick, 25mm diameter with a 5mm hole through. This is the method of holding the hinge. You see here, this part is the hinge, this is on the top, and through that goes a cap head with a tapered brass piece on the end. And the idea is you tighten the cap head up, it pulls the brass taper up, and this opens up. It's a bit like a raw plug, it opens up and grips onto the hole. And as you see, this is all cracked with age, broken away, so this then becomes loose, and that's why I'm having to recondition it. So to get the screw out, unscrew the top piece there, and inside you can see the cap head. Just unscrew that, which will disconnect that inside. Then you can take the cap head out from the top. So what I want to do is make a better method of holding it than this and reuse these. I was going to buy a new set of these, but when I saw they were about £70, I thought, well, I'll just make another piece of plastic and reuse these. This is the hole the bush fits in, one on each side. I've put a piece of nylon in the chuck. I just want to turn it down to 30mm. Now this time I'm using a high-speed steel tool just to see if I get any better finish than the carbide I used last time. .74. So I want to turn this to 25. .5. 25.17. Now I'll stop it before I move my tool off, because I've noticed as I come back with my tool it's cutting a spiral. $24.89. That'll do. So that's the OD. So the next thing I need to do is turn down a diameter 14.5mm by 12.5mm long. So I'll touch my tool on the end, check that my x-axis is 0 and come in 12.5mm. I'll just check what the diameter is. The DRO says it's 19.8, 19.78. That should be about 17.1. Or 14.5. Next job is to drill through a 5mm hole. I need to face this off square. That's 13.1. And I need 12.5. So the next thing I need to do is just part this off. And then all I need to do is just face this off to get this thickness a bit thinner and flat. Turn that round, put it back in the chuck. And that's the first one made, and all I need to do is make a second one. Now I'll start to make the two washers. Now I think the high-speed steel tool cuts a lot better than the carbide tips. Just drill a hole. There's the second one. And now I'll just check that the parts fit. The bolting. And that. And that. This is the assembly. The plastic bush fits into the hole in there. The seat. Then this goes on this side with the pin that goes through the seat. Line that up with the hole. And the bolt goes through there down inside. To do that from this side. Comes out underneath. And underneath here, plastic washer. Then the nut goes on. Once you've put the nut and bolt in, then you tighten it up just by using a socket that goes on the end and tighten the part up. Holding underneath with a spanner. I just lift the lid up and screw on the caps. And the other one. There we go. That saved me £70. Oh well, that's another job completed. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that's useful to you. And we'll see you next time on Enots Engineering.